Welcome everyone to Yoga Nidra. Tonight we're going to try to get rid of some of that tension we hold in our body. We're going to start first by a practice called lifting and dropping the limbs. And if there's any residual tension after that, we're going to just give ourselves an adult temper tantrum. From there, we're going to close our eyes, envision a safe space. We're going to bring in a mantra breath tonight. So if there's a word that you feel you want to bring more of into your life this fall, I encourage you to think of that word and use it. And then we're going to do a body rotation going from left to right. And then we're going to explore opposites by visualizing the polarity of sun and rain. And then we'll begin to close out the meditation. So with that, I invite you to settle into whatever position you think will allow you to relax the most completely. And whether you're seated or lying down, this practice should be accessible in either position. I invite you to gently close your eyes and then bring your attention to your right leg. And on an inhale, I invite you to lift your leg away from whatever surface it's on as you continue to breathe. Holding the leg, hold, 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 and then exhale. Release the leg back down to where it was, letting go completely, feeling a sense of heaviness flooding the leg. Now I invite you to direct your attention to the left leg. And just as you did with the right, lift that leg away from whatever surface it's on. Continue to breathe as you hold, hold, hold. Exhale, release the leg, letting go completely, feeling a sense of heaviness flooding the leg. And then I invite you to direct your attention to the center of your body. And when you feel ready, tense, and if you're lying down, you may want to lift the buttocks and hips away from whatever surface you're on. If you're seated, just tense that area, holding, 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 and then release it back down, feeling the whole body letting go, surrendering to gravity. Now I invite you to bring attention to your hands and arms, and we're going to make fists and contract the arms until they lift away from whatever surface they may be resting on. Continue to breathe. Hold, hold. Exhale, let go. Letting go completely. And now noticing how the body's feeling. If you're lying down, I invite you to bend the knees and place the feet flat on the floor with the arms alongside the body. If you're seated, your feet can be on the floor with your hands in a fist on your thighs. And we're going to move into an adult temper tantrum. So we're going to take an inhale and tighten the face. And then as you let go, you're just going to release the hands and feet to the floor or your thighs, wherever they are, just pounding if you want to engage your voice in it. Just let that inner 2-year-old out and just release it. Shaking the head if that feels good, shaking whatever part of the body feels good, and then relax, let go, and feel. Just notice any sensations as they move through the body. And we're going to do it another time. So this time, if you felt a little sheepish or a little held back during the first one, I invite you to let go a little more as we go into the second round. You're going to put yourself fully into it. If you want to move your head from side to side, do so. And let out any sounds that come out. So take another deep breath in and begin. Ah. relax and stop. If you're lying down, release the legs back to the floor. Allow the arms to come down by the sides. And once again, just notice sensations in the body. Become aware of any released energy in the body. Flow into any holdings, whether they're physical, mental, or emotional. Allow the body to settle into a deep state of balance and relaxation. Merge into it. Maybe you feel that sense of gravity pulling you down, deeper, sinking deeper and deeper into whatever surface you're on. And if you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes and quiet your mind. Be still. Let go of any thoughts, worries, or tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power. Relax, trust, and let go. Breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. And again, breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh, letting go even more. Feel a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. Now I invite you to bring an intention into your awareness in the form of words, images, or as a felt sense. If you are unclear about your intention, just see what appears in your field of awareness, and then repeat your intention silently to yourself 3 times. Feel yourself in a place where you like to be. A place where you may feel peaceful and calm, relaxed and quiet. No concerns about the future or past. Simply an overwhelming experience of the rightness of things. Perhaps it was sitting on a beach, watching waves meet the shore, smelling the scent of salt air, hearing the sounds of seagulls. Or maybe your place is a mossy green forest with tall trees, the smell of wildflowers, a trickling stream. Whatever image arises, trust it and bring it fully into your awareness. Take a moment to look around the space and see if there's a comfortable spot to sit or lie down. Perhaps it's a hollow in the sand that holds your shape, or maybe a soft bed of moss. Something that looks very inviting. And then move to it and allow the weight of your body to surrender into it. Feeling completely supported, no effort or need to hold yourself up. Breathe in the scent, the sight, the sounds of this place. Allow the whole experience to permeate your entire being, absorbed into each and every cell with each breath in and each breath out. Feeling through bodily sensations what it is to be safe and at peace, surrounded, protected in this place where you may deeply rest. Feel how restful and calm you are, feeling more content, relaxed, more grounded. Know that you may easily return to your safe place anytime that you want or need to. Feel yourself descending down into the stillness beneath the mind. All excess tension and holding carried out with each exhaling breath. Feel what is present without labels or comments. Feeling more, thinking less. Release any struggle to make anything happen. Feel yourself held in absolute stillness. A deep sense of stillness expanding everywhere. Relax. Relax deeply. As we enter this next phase of Yoga Nidra, remain as motionless as possible. If you do need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Allow your entire body to respond to my words directly and non-mentally. Allow any disturbances, external or internal, to draw you more deeply within. In Yoga Nidra, you enter a subconscious energetic field. Allow your mind to merge and melt into the energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Drop into the deepest state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the area of the third eye. Now, your consciousness is in direct communion with your energy body. Now I invite you to follow my guidance as we begin the mantra breath. Breathing in fully, allow the belly to rise on the inhalation, and then as you exhale, allow the belly to fall as you complete the outgoing breath. Continue with long, slow, steady breaths, emptying the lungs completely. On the next in-breath, I invite you to silently breathe in the word you have selected and repeat it to yourself 3 times until the lungs feel full. On the next breath out, repeat that word again until the exhalation is complete. For example, if your word is peace, you would breathe in peace, peace, peace. Breathe out peace, peace, peace. Whatever your word is, breathe it in, repeat it 3 times, and breathe it out, repeating it 3 times. Continue with this pattern until I invite you to stop. Breathe easily and naturally as you repeat the word, feeling deeply engaged and completely absorbed. Feel every cell of your body deeply hearing and receiving this word. Now I invite you to drop the word and allow your breath to return to its normal rhythm. Notice how the energy of this word is transmuted into sensations in the body. Let go into the silent stillness, expanding everywhere. Drop into that silent space where all doing stops. Experience silence extending everywhere. Enter an effortless state of being. Now I invite you to follow my guidance as we move our attention through the body. Sense subtle energy following attention, bringing healing and balance to the whole body. Allow your attention to rest on the bottom of the right foot. Right heel. Ankle. Lower leg. Right knee. Thigh. Hip. Waist. Right side of the chest. Right armpit. Shoulder. Upper arm. Elbow. Forearm. Wrist. Back of the right hand. Little finger. Ring finger. Middle finger. Index finger. Right thumb. Palm of the right hand. Feel energy expanding into the whole right side of the body. From the bottom of the right foot to the palm of the right hand. Whole right side. Whole right side of the body bathed in awareness. Now, allow your attention to rest on the bottom of the left foot. Left heel. Ankle. Lower leg. Left knee. Thigh. Hip. Waist. Left side of the chest. Left armpit. Shoulder. Upper arm. Elbow. Forearm. Wrist. back of the left hand, little finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, left thumb, palm of the left hand, feel energy expanding into the whole left side of the body, from the bottom of the left foot to the palm of the left hand. Whole left side of the body, bathed in awareness. Now, become aware of both sides of the body. Become aware of the whole body. Feel energy expanding from the bottom of both feet to the palms of both hands. Feel the whole body balanced. Feel the entire body as one integrated whole. The whole body bathed in an evenly hovering awareness. Now imagine you are walking through a beautiful garden. You are completely alone. There is only you to enjoy the beauty all around you. Sense the earth beneath your feet as you walk, cool and very pleasant. Flowers blooming, plants and trees flourishing from the earth. In a distance, you hear a loud clap of thunder. You look up. The sky has become dark. It begins to rain. You are standing on very green grass, watching the raindrops bounce off the blades of grass. Look around and witness the storm. Raindrops streaming down your face, drenching your clothes. Relax and enjoy the feeling of being completely wet. No concern about getting wet. It doesn't matter. It's pleasant to get wet. The storm has finished. It was a short cloudburst. You can smell the wet earth, the sun beginning to shine through the clouds. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, drying your clothes. Look up to the sun and feel its warmth. Feel the energy penetrating deeply into your skin, entering your body until you feel a sense of warmth everywhere. Now you are running in the garden. You are very happy and cannot help but laugh with joy. All around you are birds singing their beautiful melodies. A cool, gentle breeze is blowing in the trees. Hear the wind rustling in the trees and feel it blowing against your face and through your hair. Breathe in and feel this fresh, life-giving air. I invite you to now direct your attention to the center between your eyebrows and drop into the deepest level of relaxation. Here there remains nothing to do or achieve. You have entered the domain of grace. Feel completely safe and comfortable as you hand yourself over to the power and protection of presence. Feel it, experience it, be it. Hand over all fear, apprehension, and anxiety about all that you want to change, control, and manage. Let go of all doing and replace it with trust and faith in the higher power. Allow your mind to merge and melt into this presence and enter the sanctuary of silence. Remain empty and free from all doing. Feel yourself as time-transcendent presence right now. Here, your intention and your affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. If you have an intention, I invite you to bring it into your awareness 3 times in the form of words, images, or as a felt sense. If you do not have an intention, just remain silent and allow Spirit, who knows what is best, to do it for you. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your higher self recognizes, honors, and accepts your intention. Have faith and trust that it has been heard and is being acted upon by a higher power of the source within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. I invite you to bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and feel all the energies of your body from all meridians activated, purified, and balanced. All channels are open and the life force is flowing freely, healing the body and calming the mind. Open your heart and feel content. Just experience. Allow your entire self to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I next say. I automatically attract the highest and best to myself. I trust an abundant universe to fulfill my needs. I feel my burden is lifted. I feel complete freedom from managing, controlling, or needing anything outside of myself. I go to the source that heals all conflicts and restores my health and peace of mind. Nothing is more important than loving myself and transforming my life. Establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace, protection, and guidance of the higher self within you. The more often you go to your source, the easier it will be to return there, and the longer you may stay there. Feel the presence of your spiritual guides surrounding you and blessing you. Accept their blessing and grace, embody it, and spread it wherever you go. Now, you have prepared the base from where you can carry out interactions with life and interpersonal relationships with the integrative power of love and the source within. You are the emissary of light and love. Carry it everywhere you go and to everyone you meet. If you have an area that you feel needs healing, physical, mental, or emotional, allow this light and love to flow into that area now. Now, begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. Slowly, feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Sense the body resting on whatever surface it's on, the quality of the air as it touches the skin. Gradually, but only if you feel ready, you may begin to move as if waking from a restful sleep. If you're lying down, you may want to bend your knees, drawing them closer to your chest, perhaps rocking sideways gently. Take your time, do not hurry. You may want to turn over onto one side, curling up into a little ball as you bring your attention into your awareness, repeating it to yourself silently just once. Change nothing. Know that every time you find yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. You may gradually move and begin to sit up, keeping your eyes closed, continuing to stay deep in this deep inner experience, knowing that what you consciously recognize has or has not changed. Something deep within has shifted to connect you with an intention. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring attention back into the body. Notice how relaxed the body is, how soft the breath is, how silent the mind is, how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful. Know that you may easily enter here again and again. If you feel ready, you may gradually open your eyes. Tonight's practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete, and I thank you for joining me this evening.